Thanks indeed, Siddharth. Yes, viewers, it's been one of those news-packed days. It began with, of course, the great visuals we saw from Gujarat, from Ahmedabad to be specific, where the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, and of course his counterpart from Australia, Anthony Albanese, undertook cricket diplomacy, as it's being called, and that was quite fundamental to what many people believe today is the new turn in Indo-Australian equations. But viewers, how the pitch has turned, Siddharth, this evening, hasn't it? How the pitch has turned. You have had in the Liquorgate scam or a Liquorgate scandal, a googly that has been bowled, and this time by the Enforcement Directorate. Thanks indeed, Siddharth, for that. Let's viewers talk a little bit about this. This is the big story of the day. The Liquorgate probe is fast nearing finality. For a while now, the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI has successfully netted the small fish. It has been able to tease out of them, according to their own charge sheets and depositions before courts, certain statements incriminating the big fish. Now it appears the agencies armed with these depositions are intent on going after the big fish. Manish Sisodia has been arrested by the CBI, but today, viewers, just about an hour and a half back, he was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate too, in connection with the alleged Liquorgate scandal. The ED sword is also dangling over the head of South Satrap K. Kavita, who is the scion of the BRS or the TRS, as you want to refer to it, and the daughter of Telangana Chief Minister KCR. The Enforcement Directorate suspects that she was the silent partner in a company that got liquor licenses in exchange for bribes worth crores. The ED has summoned Kavita on the 11th of March, and she will be asked to answer questions relating to the statements recorded by the agencies that implicate her directly. Now, viewers, K. Kavita and the AAP have, of course, dismissed the agencies for what they think is an elaborate fishing exercise that stems from vendetta. While the jury is out on this one, it isn't as if the BRS or the AAP can claim the moral high ground on this score. There are two hard facts that I would like to bring before viewers tonight. And viewers, you know that hard facts make the basis for every good argument. And I like to bring the hard facts out every night on India Upfront so you can get closer to the truth. The first hard fact is that the Telangana High Court in December last year slammed the Telangana police and the SIT set up by the state government into the infamous MLA poaching case and transferred the case to the CBI. In its order, it made the following scathing observations. And I will quote the court. Having found serious lapses in leakage of investigation material CDs, it is difficult to accept the contention of the learned counsel for the respondents. State that this court should lay off its hands merely because the investigation is at preliminary stage. Rights of the accused to have fair and unbiased investigation are defeated in this case, which is in violation of Article 14 and Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Because the respondents were BJP leaders or those associated with the BJP in this particular matter. And the court says that the SIT was going to do a disservice to them. In clause 43 of the judgment, the court said, in the opinion of this court, constitution of SIT under Government Order number 63, which act under the government, will not alter the situation, more particularly with an authority none other than the Honorable Chief Minister himself has openly circulated the videos and branded the accused and members of the organized crime as conspirators. The entire episode and turn of events is something unprecedented and incomprehensible, and unhesitatingly this court holds that the accused have made out a case for transfer of investigation so far as other points raised by the learned counsel regarding the violation of GO, Government Order number 268, etc., and the investigation by regular police is not permissible under the PC Act, are not considered as the pleadings to that effect in the writ affidavits were very vague. In any event, they are not necessary to be dealt with in the light of the above observations. Now, viewers, this tells you that the BRS itself has been pulled up by the courts when they have allegedly gone after their opponents, in this case, of course, the BJP. Even the AAP, viewers, is not above reproach when it comes to misusing agencies. Here is a headline from the Indian Express that the ecosystem swears by. This is the header of an opinion piece and an article. And it says, and I quote, in Tajinder Bagga episode, remember Tajinder Bagga, viewers, is a member of the BJP, signs that AAP could be slipping into old combative ways. The article's subheader states, and I quote, sources in the AAP admit the Tajinder Bagga episode has cast the AAP in a mold that it had worked hard to emerge out of, unquote. Another article in another news magazine says, and I quote, since the Bhagwant Mann-led AAP government assumed office in Punjab, the state's police have been facing allegations of aiding party politicians and even helping them fix their political opponents, unquote. These are very, very serious perceptorial issues, viewers, that seem to suggest that the AAP and the BRS cannot claim the moral high ground when it comes to vendetta, etc. Now, in specific, viewers, let's look at the cases, or the charges rather, against Sisodia. Here is what the Enforcement Directorate claims. Charge 1, Sisodia used several phones destroying evidence. Charge 2, Sisodia's SIM purchased in name of others. Why would anyone want to be purchasing SIM cards in the name of others? No one knows. Sisodia brought phones in the name of his secretary. Another charge, charge 4, practice by Sisodia destroyed large-scale evidence. Charge 5, phones purchased from e-commerce sites. Charge 6, AAP used scam money to fund the Goa campaign. Charge 7, cash payments of almost rupees 70 lakhs were made. That, viewers, according to the ED, is the money trail. Payments made to volunteers in cash. Charge 9, Vijay Nair received kickbacks of rupees 100 crores on behalf of these big fish in the AAP. This is all that is being alleged by the Enforcement Directorate, and of course it has to, of course, face judicial scrutiny, and it has to withstand judicial scrutiny. However, AAP Chief Kejriwal has accused central agencies of creating new fake cases every day to ensure that Sisodia stays behind bars. Kejriwal said that since CBI did not find any evidence, an Enforcement Directorate case has been filed ahead of his bail hearing tomorrow, where he would have been released. BJP says his clean chit means nothing. Remember a few days back, viewers, the same AAP government had said that Mr. Sisodia was going in for a long time, for months. So there's a contradiction staring us in the face. Let's just listen in.
मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक गंभीर मामला होता है, लेकिन जिस प्रकार से अपने आप को ईमानदारी का सर्टिफिकेट बांट रहे थे अरविंद केजरीवाल जी मनीष सिसोदिया के लिए, अब क्या कहेंगे? कुछ दिन पहले आप ही कहते थे कि ईडी और सीबीआई ने आपको क्लीन चिट दे दी है। अब जिस प्रकार से गिरफ्तारी हुई है, आपको बहुत सारे सवालों के जवाब देने पड़ेंगे। बहुत गंभीर मामला है। 100 करोड़ की इधर से उधर जो आप लोगों ने मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग की है, उसका जवाब तो आपको देना पड़ेगा। लेकिन अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आपने बोला कि वो कल बाहर आने वाले थे, इसलिए ईडी ने उनको गिरफ्तार किया। आप कानून से ऊपर हैं क्या?
Viewers, Manish Sisodia has just written an emotional letter from inside jail. Sisodia has slammed his arrest by the ED. It says BJP wants to curb the voice of change. AAP school Rajniti will crush the BJP. This is what Sisodia is saying. It is an open letter to the public, an emotional letter from Tihar prison, where he is alleging that he is being singled out because he's doing a good job, that the AAP is being singled out because, viewers, the AAP poses an existential threat to the BJP. Let me very quickly go across to Priya Behel, who joins me from the newsroom. Priya, just a few highlights from this letter, please. Priya.
As Always what has become Aam Aadmi Party's tabulated response in such cases, they play on emotions. Earlier it was the use of children who were writing letters and putting out posters in schools. Now, once again, Manish Sisodia has written in an emotional appeal. He's writing a letter from while he is in judicial custody and now arrested by the ED. He says that as the Delhi Education Minister, I have done a lot of good things for the people, for the children. मेरे मन में बहुत सवाल उठते रहे कि देश और राज्यों की सत्ता तक पहुंचे नेताओं ने देश के बच्चों के लिए स्कूल और कॉलेज का इंतजाम क्यों नहीं किया. Basically saying that unlike other politicians, I have been working for the children and for their education. आज जब मैं बहुत दिनों से जेल में हूं तो इनके सवाल खुद मिल जाते हैं, is what Manish Sisodia is saying in this letter. He says that it's only because I have been working for the students of Delhi schools, which is why I am being targeted, because the government at the center cannot see somebody performing so well.
Well, this is very interesting, viewers. Of course, the vendetta claim, the vendetta charge being thrown about by the Aam Aadmi Party. This is nothing new. We have been seeing this for months altogether. Let's now focus on the South, viewers, on what the agencies claim was the South lobby, fronted by people who were working clandestinely or at the instigation of K. Kavita. Now, viewers, days after the arrest of Hyderabad businessman Arun Pillai, now ED has summoned BRS MLC, the lady on your screens, K. Kavita, for interrogation. Telangana's Chief Minister's daughter had initially been summoned today, but she cited prior engagements and sought a week's time. The request was rejected. Now she has been asked to appear on the 11th of March. And this is what she had to say about this.
From last August, in fact from last June, Government of India has constantly been sending its agencies to Telangana. Now question is why? Because Telangana assembly polls are there in this November-December. So the modus operandi of BJP has been कि जहाँ भी election है वहाँ मोदी से पहले ED पहुँच जाता है. तो हमारे तेलंगाना में भी यही हुआ है.
Well, that was K. Kavita alleging vendetta, but sources tell Times Now that the Enforcement Directorate is planning to confront her with Arun Pillai, a Hyderabad-based businessman and Robin Distillery's promoter who has been arrested by the agency as per ED remand report. He was the front for Telangana Chief Minister's daughter, K. Kavita, in the Delhi liquor scam case. According to the Enforcement Directorate, Pillai is also a partner in Indospirit group of Samir Mahindru, who was arrested for his alleged role in the scam. Pillai has a 32.5% stake in Indospirit, which has an L1 license. The ED report stated that Pillai represents Kavita's business interests in the firm. Now, here are some of the details, viewers, and they are on your screens, and they are going to be presented to you by my colleague. Let's listen in.
What exactly is this South group? What are the allegations against K. Kavita? We'll discuss all of this. Now, as far as the South group is concerned, the allegation is that they paid a kickback of about 100 crore rupees to the Aam Aadmi Party in the alleged Liquorgate case. As far as K. Kavita is concerned, ED says that she was the one controlling this so-called cartel. Now, sources telling us that K. Kavita could be confronted with Arun Pillai. Arun Pillai, another big name, Hyderabad-based Arun Pillai was, according to ED sources, a frontman for K. Kavita. His name has not cropped up suddenly. Arun Pillai had been questioned by the ED earlier as well, and in that questioning session, far as Arun Pillai is concerned, he had said that he was acting as a front for K. Kavita. He met K. Kavita inside the Oberoi Hotel. He's attended meetings with her present. Arun Pillai has also alleged that as far as K. Kavita is concerned, he was working for her. He also was given some shares of the company Indospirits for the same. He was a frontman for Indospirits working for K. Kavita. Now, K. Kavita could be questioned or confronted with Arun Pillai also. What's very interesting is to notice the fact that her ex-auditor, Butchi Babu Goranthala, has also been recently netted and arrested by the agencies. Butchi Babu Goranthala, his WhatsApp chats had surfaced where the court said that only his role is being mentioned in those chats, but the fact that he was working so closely with K. Kavita, the fact that he was her ex-auditor, could increase troubles for K. Kavita. In conclusion, big development in the case because K. Kavita is the biggest political name as far as the so-called South Group in this entire Delhi Liquorgate or the excise policy case is concerned.
So are we seeing now, viewers, this Liquorgate probe nearing finality? And is the case robust enough?